Hey guys, it's me, Hannah Payne here, and I'm back with another read-along video today, and just read the 5th chapter yesterday, and now we're on to the 6th chapter of Whatever After If the Shoe Fits, the best New York Times best-selling book series, written by Sarah Murkowski. So let's get on to the 6th chapter.
And now it's time for some trampolining fun with Dimitri, Carl, Adrian and Megan, the Wiggly Clowns.
Chapter 6. Mirror, mirror, let me in. We find 12 hours in the castle. The mirror in the queen's room, the king's room, the prince's room, the guest rooms, the maid's room. There are even 2 in the ballroom. None of them work. And knocking on them isn't always easy either. There was a maid in the queen's room. We told her that Her Majesty requested her presence downstairs so that we could continue exploring. If we don't stop exploring soon, we are definitely going to get caught. Oops, sorry. Now what? We've tried all of them. Jonah helps after we visit every room thrice. Maybe the magic mirror isn't at the palace. I say, maybe it's at Cinderella's house. Snow White lived in that palace before. She had to run away. So maybe the portal is where the main character originally lives. Before she gets to live happily ever after. But we don't even know where Cinderella is. We can follow her home, I say. She knows where she lives. Do you think she's still there? Do you think she's still here? Jonah asked. Wait, what time is it? I glanced down at my watch. Oh no! I'm not wearing my watch! I took it off last night before bed. Not that my watch would tell me what time it is here, but it would tell me what time it is at home, so we could get home before my parents wake up. And now I have no idea what time it is in Smithville. Ah! Jonah follows me sneakily down the hallway, back into the ballroom, and I spot a huge round clock hanging on the far wall. It's 11:55. I scan the room for Cinderella and spot her dancing with the prince. Now the clock says 11:56. Does Cinderella not realize what time is it? It's getting late, Jonah said. We should tell her to go. Doesn't she turn into a pumpkin at 12? Her coach turns into a pumpkin, not her. I grab hold of her sleeve. But no, don't do anything. We don't want to mess anything up. We wait, we watch. 11:58, 11:58, 11:59. My heart dumps. What if our just being? My heart dumps. What if our just being here mess things up? If we don't have to do anything but be here, and the story changes anyway. What if she changes back to her rags right here, and everyone gasps and freaks out, and the prince doesn't want to marry her after all? 12! Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. Cinderella looks up at the clock. Her face pales when she sees the time. She looks at the prince, says goodbye, and then sprints. Like really fast. She makes a mad dash right out of here. She doesn't look back. She just goes. Zoom! Rhymes with zoom! Rhymes with boom! We have to follow her, I ordered Jonah, and sprint right behind her. Hey! If we lose her, we won't know where she lives. At least we didn't mess up the story, Jonah calls out. We follow her outside. She's running down the steps of the palace. The prince is chasing after her. She's in the front. Jonah and I are. She's in the front, and Jonah and I are here to her left, and the prince is behind us. We're a triangle on the move. On her bottom step, her glass slipper falls up, just like it's supposed to. Yes! We didn't mess anything up! She glances back for a second, but sees the prince behind her, and doesn't stop moving. She just goes. Wait! The prince yells. I look behind and see that he's stopped. He bends down and picks up the slipper. Jonah and I, however, keep running. Cinderella jumps into her coach and shouts, Go! The front men and horses, Go! Oh no! Jonah exclaims. How are we going to keep up with her? How are we going to keep up on foot? Run! I order. Fast! We chase the coach down the block. I'm huffing and puffing, and I really need to do more exercise because I am not in very good shape. I see a spark up ahead, like someone is lighting a match. The coach begins to glimmer. The horses are shaking. Something is happening. Kablam! The coach is shrinking. The horses are shrinking. The footmen are shaking. Poof! Cinderella is sitting on her butt in the middle of the street, next to a squashed pumpkin. The horses are mice. The footmen are lizards, and the coachman is a rat. The whole transformation only took out 2 seconds. I wish I had my dad's video camera so I could put it on YouTube. Jonah is standing beside me with his jaw wide open. Did anyone else see that? Someone else must have seen that. I looked around the empty moonlit street. We were the only witnesses. Oh well, Cinderella says to herself. She looks nothing like the Cinderella of 2 minutes ago. No wonder her own family didn't recognize her. Her hair bangs around her shoulders, and she's no longer wearing any platinum eyeshadow or red lipstick or any makeup at all. Her dress is plain brown. Her jewelry is gone too. She stands up and brushes off and dresses her off. She stands up and brushes her dress off. She takes off her right glass slipper was now walking. She takes off her right black glass slipper and starts walking up barefoot. What do we do now? Jonah asked. Isn't it obvious? We follow her home. What are Abby and Jonah gonna do now? Are they gonna follow Cinderella home? Stay tuned for more in the 7th chapter.